Adipurusham Tamaham bhajami Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham bhajami Govindam
Adipurusham Tamaham bhajami Enam kanvandam maravindadalaya tarsham Varhavatam samasitam buddhasundaramam Kandar ako vidamaniyam Isheshashobham
Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham bhajami
Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham bhajami Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham bhajami Angani yasa sakalen Driya priti manti Vasyanti panti kayanti Chiram naganti Ananda chinmaya sadhu Jala vigrahasya Govindam
Adipurusham Tamaham bhajami
Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham bhajami Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham bhajami
श्री श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा माई जी की श्रीला प्रभुपाद की जय। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु दया करो मोरे प्रभु दया करो मोरे तुम बिना के दयालो जगत संसारे तुम बिना
हरे कृष्ण जगत संसारे
पतित पावना हेतु तव अवतारा
पतित पावना हेतु तव अवतारा
मोसमा पतिता प्रभो न पाइबे आरा
मौसम पतिता प्रभु न पाइबे आरा
महाप्रभु नित्यानंदा प्रेमानंद सुखी
प्रभु नित्यानंद प्रेमानंद सुखी
कृपा बलोकाना करो आमी बड़ो दुखी
कृपा बलोकाना करो आमी बड़ो दुखी
दया करो सीतापति अद्वैता गोसाई
દયા કરો સીતાપતિ અદ્વૈત
તવાગ્રે પાવલે પાય ચૈતન્યાનિતા
તવ કૃપા બોલે પાય ચૈતન્યાનિતા
હા હા સ્વરૂપ સનાતના રૂપ રઘુનાથા
સ્વરૂપ સનાતના રૂપ રઘુનાથ
કાટ જુગા શ્રી જીવા પ્રભુ લોકનાથા
ભટ્ટ જુગા શ્રી દેવા પ્રભુ લોકનાથ
દયા કરો શ્રી આચાર્ય પ્રભુ શ્રીનિવાસ
દયા કરો શ્રી આચાર્ય પ્રભુ શ્રીનિવાસ
રામચંદ્ર સંગ માંગે નરોત્તમ દાસ
રામચંદ્ર સંગ માગે નરોત્તમ દાસ
શ્રી કૃષ્ણ ચૈતન્ય પ્રભુ દયા કરો મોરે
શ્રી કૃષ્ણ ચૈતન્ય પ્રભુ દયા કરો મોરે
तुम बिना के दयालो जगत संसारे
तुम बिना के दयालो जगत संसारे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम राम Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Nitai Gaurango Nitai Gaurango Nitai Gaurango Gaura Hari Nitai Gaurango Nitai Gaurango Nitai Gaurango Gaura Hari Jai Sachinandan Jai Sachinandan Jai Sachinandan Gaura Hari
Jai Sachinandan Jai Sachinandan Jai Sachinandan Gaura Hari
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama
Rama Rama Hare Hare Jayo Gurudeva Patita Pavana Gurudeva
Jayo Gurudeva Patita Pavana Gurudeva
Jayo Prabhupada Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada
Jaya Prabhupada Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada
Jayo Nitai Gaura Chandra Jayo Nitai Gaura Chandra Nitai Gaura Chandra Jayo Nitai Gaura Chandra
Jayo Nitai Gaura Chandra Jayo Nitai Gaura Chandra Nitai Gaura Chandra Jayo Nitai Gaura Chandra
Jayo Jagannatha Jayo Baladeva Subhadra Mai Jai Sudarshana
Jayo Jagannatha Jayo Baladeva Subhadramai Jaya Sudarshana
Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol
Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol
Gaura प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल। जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा माई सुदर्शन निताई गौर चंद्रशिला प्रभुपाद गुरु महाराज दर्शनार्थी की। जय प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद जय श्रीला प्रभुपाद।
जय प्रभुपाद जय शीला प्रभुपाद।
जय प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद जय श्रीला प्रभुपाद।
जय प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद जय शीला प्रभुपाद।
भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी प्रभुपादा जगत गुरु श्रीला प्रभुपादा। भक्ति
वेदांत स्वामी प्रभुपादा
जगत गुरु श्रीला प्रभुपादा। भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी प्रभुपादा जगत गुरु श्रीला प्रभुपादा।
भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी प्रभुपादा जगत गुरु शीला प्रभुपादा।
जयो जयो श्री चैतन्य जयो नित्यानंद।
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 जय अद्वैत चंद्र जयो गौर भक्त वृंद। जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद। जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद। जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद। जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद। जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा हरे हरे राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे।
हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे।
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे।
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे।
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे।
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे।
हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jagadguru Dila Prabhupada
Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada
Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Nitai Gaura
Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaur Hari Bol Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakti Sadma
Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakti Sadma
Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakti Sadma
Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakti Sadma
Vandamohi Savadhana Mate
Vandamohi Savadhana Mate
Vandamohi Savadhana Mate
Vandamohi Savadhana Mate
Jahara prasade bha e bhavatoriya ja
Jahara prasade bha e bhavatoriya jai
Krishna prapti hoye jaha hoite
Krishna prapti hoy jaha hote
Guru mukha padma vakya Chitete koriyaika
Guru mukha padma vakya Chitete koriyaika
Arana koriha mane Asha
Arana koriyo mane asha
Shri Guru Charani Rati Ise Uttama Gati
Shri Guru Charane Rati Ese Uttama Gati
Je prasade pure sarva asha
Jai prasad pure sarva asha
Je prasade pure sarva asha
Jai prasad pure sarva asha
चक्षुदान दिल जय जन्मे जन्मे प्रभु से
चक्षुदान दिलो जय जन्मे जन्मे प्रभु से
चक्षुदान दिल जय जन्मे जन्मे प्रभु से
चक्षुदान दिलो
जय गुरुदेव
जन्मे जन्मे प्रभु से
दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशिता
दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशित
दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशिता
दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशित
प्रेम भक्ति जहा होते अविदा विनाश जाते
प्रेम भक्ति जाते अविदा विनाश जाते
वेद गाय जहा चरिता
गाय जहाँ चरित
श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु अधम जनरा बंधु
गुरु करुणा सिंधु अधम जनर बंधु
श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु अधम जनरा बंधु
गुरु करुणा सिंधु अधम जनर बंधु
लोकनाथ लोकेरा जीवाना
लोकनाथ लोकेरा जीवाना
शिला प्रभुपाद पतित पावना
प्रभुपाद पतित पावना
शिला गुरुदेव लोइल शरणा
शिला गुरुदेव दैल शरणा
हा प्रभु कर दया देह मोरे पाद छाया
प्रभु करो दया देह मोरे पाद छाया
प्रभु कर दया देह मोरे पाद छाया
प्रभु करो दया देह मोरे पाद छाया
एबे जागु सुख त्रिभुवना
एबे जागु सुख त्रिभुवना
एबे जागु सुख त्रिभुवना
प्रभुपाद पतित पावना
जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय प्रभुपाद
जय प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद
जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद
जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद
गौरा हरि हरि बोल नित्य गौर हरि बोल
नित्य गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल नित्य गौर हरि बोल
नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी निति नामिने नमो
विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी निति नामिने
नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पश्चात्तादेशतारिणे
नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यादिशतारिणे
जयो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा कृष्णा
बोला everybody
हरे राम राम राम
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे राम 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 हरे हरे
जगन्नाथ बलदेवा सुभद्रामयी जय सुदर्शना
जय जगन्नाथ जय बलदेवा सुभद्रामयी जय सुदर्शना
जय नित्याय गौरचंद्र निताय गौरचंद्र जय निताय गौरचंद्र
जयो निताय गौरचंद्र जयो निताय गौरचंद्र निताय गौरचंद्र जयो निताय गौरचंद्र
जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद
जयो जय प्रभुपाद 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 जयो जय प्रभुपाद
जय जय गुरुदेव 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 जय जय गुरुदेव
जयो जय गुरुदेव 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 जयो जय गुरुदेव
जय गुरा हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल
निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस श्रीजाचार्य अष्टोत्तर श्रीमद हिज डिवाइन ग्रेस अभय चरणारविंद भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की नमाचार्य हरिदास ठाकुर की प्रेम से कहो जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तविंद की श्री 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 राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्यामा कुंड राधा कुंड गिरी गोवर्धन की वृंदावन मथुरा धाम की मायापुर नवदीप धाम की गंगामय यमुना माई की भक्ति देवी तुलसी महारानी की जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा माई सुदर्शन जी की निताय गौर सीतानाथ प्रेमानंदे हरे हरे ऑल ग्लोरीज assembled devotees all glories assembled devotees all glories assembled devotees all glories to Srila Prabhupada जय गुरु महाराज की हरे कृष्णा। तो अभी दामोदर आरती होगा तो कृपया करके हमारे साथ भाग लीजिए, उसके बाद में क्लास होगा। श्री श्री दामोदर अष्टकम की नमामीश्वरं सच्चिद आनंद रूपम लसत्कुंडलं गोकुले ब्रजमानम यशोदभियोलोकालादवमानं परामृष्टमात्यन्ततो धृत्य गोप्या रुदन्तमुर्नेत्रयुग्मामृजन्तम् कराम्बुजायुग्मेन शतङ्कनेत्रम् मुहुस्वसकं पात्रिरेकाङ्ककण्ठ स्थिताग्रैवं दामोदरं भक्तिबद्धम् इति द्वक्स्वलीलाभिरानन्दकुण्डे स्वगोषं निमज्जन्तम् आख्यापयन्तम् तदीयसिताग्नेषु भक्तिर्जितात्वं पुनः प्रेमात्तस्तं शता वृत्तिवन्दे वरं देवा मोक्षं न मोक्षावधिम्बा न चान्यं रणेऽहं वर्षदपिहा इदं ते वा पूर्णाता गोपालबालम् सदा मे मनस्य विरष्टं के मन्ये इदं ते मुखाम्बोजम् अत्यन्तनीले व्रतं कुन्तले स्निग्धरक्ते च गोप्या मुहुश्चुम्बितं बिम्बरक्तादरं मे मनस्य विरसं नाम लक्ष्यलभे नमो देवा दामोदर अनंत विष्णु प्रसिद्ध प्रभो दुख जलब्धिमग्नम् कृपा दृष्टि वृष्ट्या ते दिनं बतानो ग्रहाणे च मामाज्ञम् इति अक्षिदृश्य कुबेरात्मजो बद्धमूर्ते वयद्वत् त्वया मोचितो भक्ति भजौ कृतौ च तथा प्रेम भक्तिं स्वामी प्रयाच न मोक्षे ग्रहो मेस्ते दामोदरे नमस्ते सुदाम्ने स्फुरदीप्ति दाम्ने त्वदीयोदराय विश्वस्य दाम्ने नमो राधिकाय त्वदीयाय प्रियाय नमो नन्तलीलाय देवाय तुभ्यां नमो राधिकाय त्वदीयाय प्रियाय नमो नन्तलीलाय देवाय तुभ्यां हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा
कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे जय राधा दामोदर राधा दामोदर राधे जय जय राधा श्यामा सुंदर राधा श्यामा सुंदर राधे निताय गौरा हरि बोल हरे बोल निताय गौरा हरि बोल प्रभु make way जगह हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 रामा राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण सभी बोले कृष्णा
कृष्णा हरे हरे
आवाज निकालो
हरे राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे बोलो हरे राम 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 हरे हरे
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Rama Hare Hare. Jayo Prabhupada, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada.
Jaya Prabhupada, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada.
Nitai Gaura Haribol, Haribol, Nitai Gaura Haribol.
Gaura Haribol, Nitya Gaur Haribol.
Gaura Premanande, Hari Hari Haribol.
सब लोग बैठ जाइए. Everybody please sit down. हरे कृष्ण।
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Jayo Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari, 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 Jayo Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari, Jayo Gopi Jayo Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari, Jayo Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari, Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana, Yashodana Braja Jana Ranjana, Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana, Yashodan Yamuna Tera Vanachari, Yamuna Te Vanachari, Yamuna Tera Vanachari, Yamuna Te Jayo Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari, Jayo Radha Madhava Yo Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari, Jayo Gopi Jayo Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari, Jayo Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari, Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana, Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana, Yashodana Yamuna Tera Vanachari, Yamuna Tera Yamuna Tera Vanachari, Yamuna Tera Jayo Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari, Jayo Radha Kunja Bihari, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. जय जय श्री श्री राधा माधव की जय, श्रीला प्रभुपाद की जय, गुरु महाराज की जय, निताय गौर सीतानाथ प्रेमानंदे, हरे हरे बोल।
नमस्कृत्यां नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासा ततो जयमुदीरयेत् नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवता सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घायते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणा परमानन्दमाधवा श्रीचैतन्य ईश्वरां हरि ओं तत्सत्. Hare Krishna. Adi Prabhu, that time it was correct. मुझे आंखों के सामने साइड. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Chapter 3, text number 18. Sorry, 17. उत्तरायां धृतः पूरोर उत्तरायां धृतः पूरोर. Which verse you have put? Huh? Which verse you have put? No, what verse he has put there? I am seeing 3:17.
Kept it in the wrong. 3:4:17. One chapter.
Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Chapter 4, text number 18. Mantreshu mamva upahuya yatvam Mantreshu mamva upahutvam yatvam Akuntita kandha Sadatma Bodha Akuntita Kanda Sadatma Bodha Pruche Prabho Mugda Iva Pramutthas Pruche Prabho Mugdha Iva Pramatthas Tanno Mano Mohayativa Deva Tanno Mano Mohayativa Deva Mantreshu Mamva Upahutya Yatvam Akuntikta Kanda Sadatma Bodha Pruche Prabho Mudda Iva Pramattas Tanno Mano Mohayati Tiva Deva. Okay. Nobody want to say? Fine. Mantreshu. in consultations, Mam, unto me. Why? As either Upahuya, by calling, Yet, as much as Tvam, your Lordship, Akuntita, without hesitation, Akhanda, without being separated, Sada, eternally, Atma, self, Bodha, intelligent, Prichehe, asked, Prabhu, O my Lord, Mugdaha, bewildered, Iva, as if it were so, Apramattaha, although never bewildered, Tat, that, Naha, our, Manaha, mind, Mohayati, bewilders, Iva, as it is so, Deva, O my Lord. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. O my Lord, your eternal self is never divided by the influence of time, and there is no limitation to your perfect knowledge. Thus, you were sufficiently able to consult with yourself, yet you called upon me for consultation as if bewildered, although you are never bewildered, and this act of yours bewilders me. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. Uddhava was never actually bewildered, but he says that all these contradictions appear to be bewildering. The whole discussion between Krishna and Uddhava were meant for the benefit of Maitreya, who was sitting nearby. The Lord used to call Uddhava for consultation when the city was attacked by Jarasandha and others, and when he executed great sacrifices as part of his routine royal work as Lord of Dwaraka. The Lord has no past, present or future because he is unhampered by the influence of eternal time, and thus nothing is hidden from him. He is eternally self-intelligent. Therefore, his calling for Uddhava to give him enlightenment is certainly astonishing. All these actions of the Lord appear to be contradictory, although there is no contradiction in the routine activities of the Lord. Therefore, it is better to see them as they are and not attempt to explain them. Hindi? Who wants? How many लोग हिंदी में चाहते हैं? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. Okay. How many of you understand English? Hey, why? वाह परवाह नहीं, मैं जो पूछ रही हूँ उसके लिए हाथ उठाना है ना, तो झूठ क्यों बोलना है? How many of you understand English? Yeah, so there are more English people. So Hindi, who will translate into Hindi? Leelamai Mataji? Oh, Bala is there. Bala Prabhu is here. Hindi. You are translating in Tamil, no? Only Mataji. Mataji, हिंदी उधर जाइए. माताजी लोग जो हिंदी में चाहिए उधर जाइए. बाला प्रभु ट्रांसलेट कर रहे हैं. So I'll give you 5 minutes to translate that into Hindi. Yeah? Kannada. You finish translating Mataji in Prabhu in Kannada? Kanne Prabhu? You finish translating in Kannada? The translation and purport? Huh? You read? Balaprabhu, once you finish, you tell me. Can you connect him to Zoom? No, Zoom, because there will be some people who will want in Hindi.
अच्छा, इसमें से बोल रहा है तात्पर्य। उद्धव वास्तव में कभी भी मोहग्रस्त नहीं थे, किंतु वे कहते हैं कि ये सभी विरोधी बातें मोहग्रस्त बनाने वाली प्रतीत होती है। कृष्ण तथा उद्धव के बीच का सारा विचार विमर्श मैत्रेय का लाभार्थ था, जो पास ही बैठे थे। भगवान उद्धव को परामर्श के लिए बुलाते रहते थे। जब नगर पर जरासंध तथा अन्यों ने आक्रमण किया था और जब उन्होंने द्वारकाधीश के रूप में अपनी नैतिक राजसी कार्य के अंग स्वरूप महान यज्ञ किए थे। भगवान के लिए कोई भूत, वर्तमान तथा भविष्य नहीं होता, क्योंकि शाश्वत काल का उन पर कोई प्रभाव नहीं होता और उनसे कुछ भी छुपा नहीं है। वे शाश्वत आत्मा प्रभुत्व है। अतएव परामर्श रूपी प्रकाश पाने के लिए उनका उद्धव को बुलाना निश्चित रूप से आश्चर्यप्रद है। भगवान के ये सारे कार्य परस्पर विरोधी प्रतीत होते हैं, यद्यपि भगवान के नैतिक कार्यों में कोई विरोध नहीं है, इसलिए उन्हें उसी रूप में देखना अच्छा होगा और उन्हीं व्याख्याएं करने का कोई प्रयास नहीं किया जाना चाहिए।
ओम अज्ञानतिमिरन्दस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनाशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। नमः ओम विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिन् इति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। मुक्कं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयति कृपातमहं देशे निरतः। So, this is a chapter in the matter of Vidura approaching Maitreya. So actually, Vidura, after he was insulted by Duryodhana, he decides to leave the palace and go on a pilgrimage and not have anything to do. And not have anything to do with the Kuru family, and anyway he did not want to participate. So he goes on a pilgrimage, and when he goes on a pilgrimage he sees Uddhava, and then we read previously the conversation between Uddhava Vidura. And then Vidura, actually, he wants to learn transcendental knowledge from Uddhava because he was the direct recipient of mercy from Sri Krishna. But Uddhava, considering that Vidura was elder to him not only materially but also spiritually, because we understand that actually Vidura is Lord Yamaraj, who was reborn as Vidura in this pastime. And also he was elder, by age also he was elderly. So Uddhava thought that it is not the right etiquette to instruct a senior. So he is giving a background of how he received this knowledge. So after the annihilation of the Yadavas, when they had the fight in Prabhasa, they had a fight and they killed each other and they annihilated each other. Then Krishna had reduced the burden, last burden on the earth of the Yadavas. He was sitting under the tree, banyan tree, and at that time Uddhava approached him, and at the same time Maitreya Muni also approached the Supreme Lord. Then it seemed as if Krishna was in deep thought, and so Uddhava, he asks the Lord, at that same time Maitreya Muni is also approached. Then Krishna tells Uddhava, you are very dear to me, and he gives him the background of his previous lifetime, Uddhava's previous lifetime. And he says that you are very fortunate. Krishna is telling Uddhava, you are very fortunate because you achieved my association, which is desired, because you desired it. Uddhava, in his previous life, he had desired the association of Krishna, and so Uddhava got this association, and this association is very difficult for anybody to achieve. But because Uddhava desired it, Krishna gave him the association and he awarded that to him. And he also confirms that his present life of Uddhava is the last life. He can, because he was awarded the ultimate favor. And so he can go to Vaikuntha Loka. And all this conversation is being heard by whom? It's being heard by Maitreya Muni. So then he is giving the background, that transcendental knowledge, how he first gave it to Brahma, and then from Brahma, how this Srimad Bhagavatam came in the parampara. He then gave it to Brahma, gave it to Narada, Narada gave it to Vyasa. So like that he is telling how this knowledge has been come in the disciplic succession. He is explaining to Uddhava. But actually his intention was that it has to be heard by Maitreya, because Maitreya Muni was a Gnani. He was not a devotee. So Krishna wanted to actually give his causeless mercy to Maitreya Muni. So he is using Uddhava as a via media to give the mercy to Maitreya. So from this, what do we understand? We cannot receive the mercy of the Lord directly. The mercy of the Lord has to be received through the via media of a devotee. If the devotee, he always gives the mercy through the via media of the devotee. Even the Bhagavad Gita, if you see, it is reaching all of us through the via media of Arjuna. And even whatever was told to Arjuna, we cannot understand. That has to again come down in the disciplic succession, and only when it comes in the disciplic succession, we can understand that. So like this, we can see how important is this disciplic succession. We have to understand the importance. If we have to understand this transcendental knowledge. Even if Krishna comes and directly talks to us, we cannot understand it because we don't have the intelligence to understand. So, the spiritual knowledge has to be received only through the via media of a devotee. And Uddhava is saying, yeah, I am so fortunate. I am being favored by you. You are so merciful. I have been favored at every moment. Because Uddhava was actually also, he was a Jnani. He was a Brahmavad. He was a Jnani. He went and gave Jnana to the gopis in Vrindavan that no, you can actually Krishna, it's just imagination. Actually, he's a Param Brahman, and then when everything finishes, he actually becomes the Param Brahma Jyoti. Then the gopis ask him, so does this Brahma Jyoti, can we feed him? Can we dress him up? Can this Brahma Jyoti, can we feed him? Can we have, will that Brahma Jyoti have any pastimes with us? Then he says, no, no, you don't understand. Then we are not interested in this Brahma Jyoti. We are quite happy with our Krishna. No, because whatever it is, even if he is far away, we can at least think about him. We can remember him. We can remember all the pastimes what he had with us. Then actually Uddhava realizes, actually that is the highest form of worship of the Supreme Brahman. To understand that he is a person and we can have a relationship with him. That is the highest. It's not that once we leave this body and once we attain perfection, then when we leave this material world and go back to the spiritual world, it's not that we will lose our identity. We have our identity. We have been having our identity in the spiritual world, and when we achieve perfection and leave this material world, we will be reinstated in whatever services we were earlier engaged in. Now we have forgotten about it completely. But then when we leave, we will be reinstated in that particular service. So that's why Krishna is telling Uddhava, now this is your last life. You can come back to Vaikuntha Loka. And then when Uddhava hears this, he says, yes, I am so fortunate because I am favored by you every moment. Every moment I have been favored by you, and you have been addressing me with so much great affection. Just imagine the great person in the, like now in the mundane example, right now, the Prime Minister of India is considered to be a great person. And then when he comes down to our platform and he talks to us, and he is asking about mundane activities. We see that also, no? He is asking about mundane things. Oh, how are you doing in your job? Oh, how are you managing your health? All these things he is asking. How are you managing with your duties? No, these are all mundane things because he has some higher things to do. But still, when somebody is asking like that, you feel that you are especially favored by this person, and lifelong you will not forget. You will take one selfie, and even to your great-grandchildren, you will be showing, see, I am the Prime Minister, I took a photo. Yeah, I was a non-entity and still the Prime Minister gave me a photo. This person who is temporary in this material world, we are temporary in this material world, and if a temporary person gives another temporary person association like this, we are so thrilled. What about if the Supreme Lord, who is eternal, is giving us association? How it is going to be etched, not only in this lifetime, but lifetime after lifetime it's going to be etched, because he is going to give us constant association. And that's what Uddhava is saying, I am so fortunate. Because in the previous lifetime he had aspired for the association of the Supreme Lord, and in this lifetime, the Lord is saying, because you aspired in the last lifetime, I am giving you this lifetime association. And what every moment the Lord is thinking about him. What great fortune. And Uddhava is thinking about this and he's feeling so overwhelmed and he has tears in his eyes. You are so merciful, my dear Lord. And then he is saying all this to Vidura. When Vidura approached him to take transcendental knowledge, he is giving him a background. That, like this has happened, and this conversation was actually witnessed by whom? It was witnessed by Maitreya. And then he's saying, he's folding his hands and he's offering prayers. He's telling Krishna that your devotees, they are so merciful. They very easily engage in loving service of your lotus feet. Nothing bothers them. And now, actually, I also prefer to engage in that kind of devotional service. So he is speaking like that after he witnessed how the gopis were engaging in devotional service of Krishna. So he's saying, now I also aspire to engage in that kind of devotional service. And you are the Supreme Lord. There's no doubt about it. And yet, you are behaving like an ordinary person. Like an ordinary person, you are leading a household life. You are taking care of the child. You are swinging the cradle when your wife is engaged in household activities. And then you are sitting with your wife. There are so many servants to do that. But still Krishna like an ordinary household. By hearing this, please don't harass your husbands. See, Krishna himself was taking care of the household affairs. Why don't you also take care of our household affairs? They are already tensed up, taking care of us, taking care of all of us by going out and working for so many hours outside just to maintain us. Just Krishna is acting like this just to bewilder the non-devotees and also to give happiness to the devotees. So when devotees are discussing this, oh, Krishna is like a householder, he's sitting with his wife and talking. See, Krishna only is giving time to his wife. You are not giving time to me. See, Krishna is taking care of the children. You are not taking care. Then what are you doing at home? The others are, the wives were completely engaged in the Lord's service. So are we engaged in service of our husbands like that? We are not. Are we keeping the house very, environment very friendly where the husbands will feel nice and happy? No. So please don't misinterpret that. And from the point of the husbands also, please don't think that, you can expect like how Krishna is doing, because we are not Krishnas. Krishna is the Supreme Lord. So we cannot demand that the wives treat us like that. Like how the queens of Vrindavana were treating Krishna. We cannot expect, because neither are they the queens, neither are we Krishna. So we cannot, so this is where we misunderstand, we just fall down into this material world. Okay, going back to Uddhava. Uddhava is saying, you bewilder us by doing all these normal activities. And then in Vrindavana, you were doing all these activities, stealing butter, irritating the gopis. All these activities you were doing like a mundane person. All these activities actually bewilder us. But what we need to understand is that you are never influenced by the material energy. You are never influenced by the material energy. And there is no limit to your knowledge. Krishna is Satchid Ananda Vigraha. He is, oh, it's okay, it's fine. He is eternal. He is eternal Sat, Chit, he is full of knowledge and he is blissful. Shri 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 Jagannath Baldev Subhadra Mai Sudarshan Chakra ki, Nitai Gaura Chandra ki, Srila Prabhupada ki, Gurudev ki. So, Krishna is full of knowledge, that too unlimited knowledge. See, when we go back to the spiritual world, we also will get a body which is Satchid Ananda. Now our body is Asat, Achit and Nirananda. It is not permanent. This body is temporary. Achit, it is not full of knowledge. It is full of ignorance. And Nirananda, it is not blissful. It is full of distress, misery. This body itself causes so much of misery. So like this, but when we go back to the spiritual world, we will also get a body with it, which is Satchit Ananda. That means, by going to the spiritual world, if we are getting Satchit Ananda body, the Supreme Lord, wherever He is, whether He is in the spiritual world, whether He, out of His causeless mercy, compassion, He comes to the material world, His body is always Satchit Ananda. It is never influenced by Maya, because Krishna is the creator of Maya. He is the creator. So when He creates something, how can that created being control Him? Actually, He is in control of that. If the scientist or the engineer is manufacturing a say rocket, or he is manufacturing a car, for example. After manufacturing the car, will the car control the engineer? The engineer will control the car because the remote is in his hand. The car will never control the engineer. So like that, Krishna is the creator of the material energy. So how can material energy control him? When he comes to the material world also, how can the material energy control him? The material energy can never control him. And yet, Krishna acts as if he is bewildered. Like when Nanda Maharaj was preparing to do Indra Puja, he was gathering all the ingredients to do Indra Puja. Then Krishna very innocently asked, "What is it you are doing? I have never seen you do this." It's not that he had never seen, but then, he wants to present it. He already knows what he is doing. And then he is saying, "Oh, why are you doing?" He's asking as if his father has to educate him. He is the Supreme Lord, He knows everything. So that's what Uddhava is saying. Many times you have called me to consult me, as if you were bewildered. You know everything, but you are calling me as if you want to consult me. Can I do like this? What should I do in this situation? Krishna is asking Uddhava. Even though Krishna can never be bewildered, he is acting as if he is bewildered, even though he is not bewildered. And Uddhava is telling, when I am seeing you as if you are bewildered, this is bewildering me. Why Krishna is asking me? So like when Dwaraka was attacked, or Mathura was attacked by Jarasandha. So he is asking Uddhava, what should I do? Should I create one more place, Dwaraka, and go? Should I take all of you there? Or should I continue to fight with him? Krishna is asking him. And Uddhava also gives him. It's not that Uddhava is not giving him some solutions, because see, when the spiritual master asks you something, then we have to tell him. It's not that the spiritual master does not know. When the spiritual master asks us, or say for example consults us, it's not that he don't know, but when we say it, it is for our own purification. And when we say it, whether we are attached to what we are saying. You see, Prabhupada also, he used to ask, he used to consult the devotees, do you think if I do like this, it's okay? Then the devotees will say, no Prabhupada, maybe you should do like that. Prabhupada, maybe you should not go to that program, you should come to this program. This is actually a test to test our attachment. Oh, I told Prabhupada, now Prabhupada has to follow. I told my Guru Maharaj, he has to follow. So sometimes he may take the solution what we give, so that maybe, just to please us or just to make us happy or just to increase our attachment to him or increase our... but how will we take when he does not take our suggestion, he takes somebody else's suggestion? See, he took his suggestion, he didn't take my suggestion. That's what normally happens in the material world. So this is a test we have failed. We have to be very careful, because at every step there is a test. We have to be very careful. So Krishna also does that. It's not that Krishna don't know or the spiritual master don't know. It is more so for our own purification. And many times what happens, when our ideas are not accepted, we get very upset. See, I told. And also Krishna will create a situation where our suggestion has not been taken and the situation may be a little different. See, I told, he didn't accept, that's why it happened like this. No, it was not. When that happens, it's actually whether it is how we are taking, how much attached we are. It's more so like that. So here, Krishna Prabhupada is saying, Krishna is so much, see, all this conversation is happening in front of Maitreya, because Maitreya is a Jnani, and like earlier, like how Uddhava was believing in the Brahma Jyoti, Maitreya also was like that. So now Krishna wants to give Maitreya a special favor. He wants to get him out of that rut. He wants to help him to get out of that thought process and make him a devotee. Wants to give special mercy to Maitreya. So that is why he is telling these things, that Maitreya was believing like a Mayavadi. He was believing that Krishna, when he comes down on the material, in the material world, he is also subjected to Maya. So that's here Uddhava is saying, actually you are not subjected to Maya, but you are behaving as if you are subjected. You are behaving just to bewilder us. You are behaving, you are actually bewildered just to bewilder us. Even though you are not bewildered, you are making it to bewilder us. Like how Brahma was bewildered. When Brahma saw that Krishna was eating from the tiffin boxes of the young Gopas, he thought, he is eating juta. Supreme Lord means how much purification we do if we have to offer puja to him. If I have to offer bhoga to Krishna, then how we have to be clean. At least minimum we have to be first initiated. We have to be chanting 16 rounds. We have to be following the 4 regulative principles. We have to keep all vessels separately for Krishna. Everything we have to, we have to buy the best ingredients to cook for Krishna. And we should not already think, how this will taste, or while cooking we don't taste. Is the salt is enough? Is the sugar is enough? Has it cooked enough? We don't taste. We are just meditating on the Lord, and as pure as possible, we try to cook for Krishna in a very pure environment. And we keep all the vessels separately, the offering vessels separately for Krishna, and his plates, his bowls, his spoons, everything is separate. And then we offer, and when we offer also, we don't directly give Krishna. I have seen some people, they keep Krishna and then they keep milk, they give food. It's all mental speculation. We have to go through the parampara. We cannot directly feed. And they'll carry their DT everywhere. How can you carry the DT everywhere? There are places where it is not pure. How can we carry him everywhere? Such purity has to be maintained. So Brahma, he is the biggest Brahmana for the universe. Brahma. And from him only all these things he teaches all of us. So he is seeing, I follow everything like this, the best things. And I have taught also like this. And here Krishna is eating from juta boxes. The boys have already eaten. And after eating, then they are putting in Krishna's mouth. They are thinking, today my mother made nicely. I will give to Krishna. And they are putting in his mouth. This is Krishna. This is Supreme Lord. I don't think he is Supreme Lord. Let me test him. And so what he did? He stole the calves and also the cowherd boys. Because he was bewildered. How? Because of Krishna's activity. He was thinking, Supreme Lord means, don't touch. I don't want this. He thought he'll say like that. First you give me. I will eat and then I will give you. Has it been cooked in a good environment? Has it been cooked purely? No. He was thinking like that because that's how we have to do for our purification. Now we cannot cook anything, eat and say, oh, it's nice and then give it to Krishna. That becomes the greatest offense. Because we are not pure, we are not liberated souls. We are conditioned souls because we have so many material attachments. So like this we can see how Krishna is bewildering, and Krishna bewildered Indra. When see Krishna, just by a glance he can create thousands of parijata trees, millions of parijata trees. But what he said to Indra, I want the parijata tree because my wife is asking. And what did Indra say? No, this is only for the heavenly planets. How can you take it to earth? He failed to understand that wherever Krishna goes, that is spiritual world. Even though he is on the earth, when Krishna is there on the earth is spiritual world. By the very presence of Krishna, it becomes a spiritual world. He failed to understand that. He thought he is bigger than Krishna. And of course, that Govardhan Leela, how he bewilders. And Indra doesn't get his lessons. In Govardhan Leela, Krishna taught him, still he didn't understand. When Krishna grew up, that time also he didn't understand. But whenever he is in trouble, he'll come back. We are like, just like us. We think we are the Lord and we want to lord over everything. But when things start going wrong, then we'll come. Oh, my dear spiritual master, it went wrong. Did you follow my instructions? That will not come to our ears only. Oh, my Shiksha Guru, I am having so many problems. Did you follow the instructions? Oh, that will not. I will do what I want. But nothing should go wrong in my life. Everything has to go smoothly. Exactly like. But when we are reading Indra's pastime, why Indra is doing like this? At least only twice we heard about Indra. Every day we are doing like that. Right? No, wrong? So, here Uddhava is saying, see, these are the activities of Krishna which bewilders the living entity. Even though Krishna himself is not bewildered. We engage in all these mundane activities because we are bewildered. Our attachment to family life, our attachment to our own sense gratification, our attachment to our name and fame. Everything is because we are in an ignorant state. And here Krishna also does all those activities, but it's not that he is in a bewildered state. Because in order to give happiness to his devotees, to the liberated devotees who have so much affection for him, he just wants to reciprocate those feelings. Nanda Maharaj, Yashoda Maya, the Gopas, the Gopis, they all have so much love for Krishna. They want Krishna to reciprocate with them in that manner. So in order to fulfill their wishes, Krishna is behaving like that in order to reciprocate their love. And Krishna says, you gopis, you have so much love within your heart for me. I don't have anything to give it to you in exchange. So your love itself is your reward. So Krishna says he don't have anything to reciprocate with the love. The same way, Krishna, how beautifully he reciprocated with Sudama Vipra. We read that earlier. Krishna, when Sudama Vipra gave him that handful of chipped rice, Krishna did not give anything back to Sudama because Krishna was feeling so ashamed of himself. Like when we go in front of our spiritual master, what can we give our spiritual master? What can we give we don't have anything to give our spiritual master. What can we give him? So like that, Krishna was feeling so ashamed of himself. What can I give this Sudama Vipra? Because whatever I give Sudama Vipra, it cannot equal the love and the present what he has given me. In material terms, when we see, in material terms, Sudama Vipra just gave 2 handfuls of chipped rice. And Krishna is the Supreme Lord. He has all the 6 opulences. He is the wealthiest person in the universe. Nobody is equal to or wealthier than him. He is the wealthiest person. So why Krishna is telling that I cannot give my donation or my reciprocation cannot equal those 2 palmful of chipped rice? Why is Krishna saying like that? And why is he feeling ashamed? Because Sudama Vipra went out of his comfort zone, went out of his way to get those 2 handfuls of chipped rice. He did not have it. His wife went and begged from somebody, and we don't know what all she had to hear from that person to get that. Because they were already in a very poverty-stricken state that he had to, we don't know how many times they have begged from people, their neighbors, and then the neighbors had actually insulted them. And to get that 2 handfuls, don't know how much of insult she had to bear. And then in spite of that, still she brought it and she gave it to her husband saying, please don't go empty-handed to see your friend, your dear friend Krishna. At least take this and go. And Sudama was feeling so ashamed to give that. But Krishna is now feeling, he is feeling so ashamed, I cannot reciprocate. Because he went out of his way. Now, I have everything with me. I don't have to go out of my way to give anything to him. So Krishna is feeling like that. So when we hear this pastime, generally what people think, they will have so much of wealth. They'll say, Sudama gave only 2 handfuls. No. So I will give with 2 handfuls, Krishna will be happy. So how people misinterpret this pastime of Sudama Vipra. So for Krishna, you don't have to give all this opulent stuff to Krishna. Krishna is very happy with 2 handfuls of chipped rice. But are we in a poverty-stricken state like Sudama? We don't see that. I gave 2 handfuls like Sudama Vipra, and how Krishna made him so opulent, Krishna has to make me opulent. I am such a great devotee. I am giving 2 handfuls. Okay, he only gave 2 handfuls. I am going to give 3 handfuls. So how Krishna made Sudama Vipra opulent, he has to make me opulent. And if anything little gadbad happens, Krishna is only not there. He is not reciprocating. But we need to understand what was the situation in which Sudama Vipra was there. Are we in the same situation? And still, how much of love he had for Krishna? So when Krishna is thinking that, exactly, that I cannot reciprocate Sudama Vipra's charity or love, when Krishna is thinking like that, this is what people get bewildered. That Krishna got 2 handfuls, I will also give 2 handful, and Krishna has to give me. This is bewilderment. How Krishna is bewildering the living entities. How we may have, we may be able to give half our wealth to Krishna, but we will not give because we are thinking I have to save it for my great grandson. But we don't even know whether we will have a grandson. Where's the question of great grandson? Huh? This is our foolishness. This is our bewilderment. We don't want to give anything to Krishna. So, that's what Uddhava is telling. You can never be bewildered. But I am being bewildered and I am thinking that you are bewildered. So this was very astonishing that Krishna is asking Uddhava, how can I get out of this situation? How should I deal with Jarasandha? Like that, so many things Krishna is asking Uddhava, asking him his opinion. All these actions of the Lord appear to be contradictory, although there is no contradiction in the routine activities of the Lord. So when we see, that is why we need to understand this from a devotee of the Lord. That when we see these activities should not bewilder us. When the devotee explains to us, then we understand. Like now Srila Prabhupada is explaining to us. These activities may seem contradictory, but there is no contradiction in the activities of the Lord. So only when Srila Prabhupada is explained, if we had just read the translation, you called me upon for consultation as if bewildered, although you never bewildered, and this act of yours bewilders me. We don't understand that. But when Srila Prabhupada explains it, then we understand, yes. Then we remember, yes, in this pastime of Brahma Vimohana Leela, how Brahma was bewildered, how Indra was bewildered, how we are bewildered by Sudama's and Krishna's relationship, and how we are bewildered by Krishna's relationship with the gopis. Oh, Krishna had 16,108 wives. He is the Supreme Lord. It's just for pastime's sake, he had 16,108 wives here. Just for pastime's sake. But in the spiritual world, what does the Brahma Samhita says? Sahasra Lakshmi, he is being served. Ishvara Parama Krishna's Chintamani Prakarasadmashu Kalpavriksha Lakshavrateshu Surabir Abhipalayantam Lakshmi Sahasrashata Sambrama. Sahasrashata, millions and millions of Lakshmis, very eagerly and enthusiastically, they are serving Krishna. So millions, you can't even count how many Lakshmis are actually serving Krishna. And that too enthusiastically they are serving. They are not fighting with each other. All of them are enthusiastically serving Krishna. Millions of Lakshmis. We say Ashtalakshmi. It's not, there are only 8 Lakshmis. No, there are not only 8 Lakshmis. There are Sahasrashata Sambrama Sevyamanam. Lakshmir Sahasrashata Sambrama Sevyamanam. Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami. So like this activity of Krishna, like having so many wives, it's so bewildering. So we'll say, oh, Krishna is having so many wives, let me have 2 wives. We are not able to take care of 1 wife. Where's the question of 2 wives? Right? Then we want to compare with Krishna. But are we Krishna? Then lift the Govardhana hill. Okay, don't want Govardhana hill. Lift at least 100 grams of stone on your little finger. No, these are all bewildering things. So unless we understand from a devotee of the Lord, we become bewildered, and when we become bewildered, we act in a way which will actually entangle us more and more in this material world. So it's very important that we understand these things from a devotee of the Supreme Lord, so that we are not bewildered more and more, and we want to come out of this material cycle, birth, death, old age and disease, which is a very vicious cycle. Hare Krishna. Any questions, any thoughts? He will give you the mic.
Mate said that the pastime of the Lord bewilders a common man, so it has to be understood from a devotee.
Correct.
Okay? So most of the people who are not in devotion service, so they don't get this opportunity and they will continue to be bewildered. So why Krishna says that he won't reveal himself to a non-devotee?
Because they will not understand. They will commit more offenses which will entangle them more. And Krishna, being a compassionate father, don't want to hurt them more. Because they are in ignorance, they are doing nonsense. And when somebody is doing nonsense, if we try to help them, do you think they will stop that nonsense? No. Even as devotees, when we are not in the best of sadhanas, we may also externally understand that we are doing some things which are wrong. But when somebody tells us, are we able to follow it? Because our intelligence is corrupted. So when our intelligence is corrupted, how much ever good advice and good counsel is given, we are unable to take it. Why you are sleeping in the house? Why don't you come and do some service in the temple? See, they don't have anybody to do service in the temple. That is why they are asking us. They are asking us not to sleep. No? It's not that there is nobody there in the temple to do. If you come, only service will happen. But it is for our own purification. Always, I am only doing service. See, the other person is not coming and doing service. When our sadhana is not good. But when our sadhana is good, my God, Krishna is so merciful. I was sleeping and Krishna sent this devotee to wake me up from my slumber and come and do devotional service. Thank you, Krishna. Right? So so when somebody is like that, in that thought process, why they are calling me, then until they come back to their normal self, we will also leave them alone. Okay? And then after being like that, when we are nicely kicked by Maya, then we'll come running. Oh, please help me. Please pray for me. But we will not do anything. I will not pray to be engaged. But you pray for me so that I can engage in my sense gratification. My sense gratification is not hampered. We may say, please pray for me that I become a nice devotee. But what efforts am I putting to be a nice devotee? Because, Krishna wants to reciprocate. You are praying that you want to be a nice devotee. Krishna is reciprocating. Through a devotee telling you, you do this, this and this. Then Krishna will, Krishna is giving you a chance. But through a devotee, when Krishna is telling you, do this, this and this, I will do what I want. I will do whatever I want, and you have to accept that as devotional service. How is it fair? So then what happens? People will stop telling us, okay, go through the grind, let Maya kick you left, right and center. Then still many times we don't understand. still we keep cursing. So because Krishna don't want those things to happen, he does not reveal. I hope I answered you.
Yes, Mati. Mati, just one question also get to the same question. I was hearing one class where Advaita Acharya says to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu descends, that's time Advaita Acharya also comes to know about that Lord has descended. And after that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu comes and give his mercy to Advaita Acharya. Advaita Acharya, he says that you have asked me to come here, so I have descended. Now ask me what boon you want. So he says that I want that everybody should get a chance to become Krishna conscious. So give that as a blessing, and also you should not give mercy to people who are very, I'm not getting the exact word, Mataji, but people who are very...
people who are offenders.
Offenders or something like that. Yeah. So I felt it's little, I couldn't understand. One way Advaita Acharya is saying, I want you to give blessing to all, and one way he's saying that whoever is...
What is the seventh offense against the chanting of the holy names? To commit sinful activities on the strength of the holy name of the Lord. So at one place I am chanting, thinking, let me do whatever nonsense I want. Anyway, the holy name will eradicate that. How fair is it? I will keep on harassing people. I know very well when I harass people, I will get sinful reaction. Another side, I'll say, anyway, the chanting has so much effect, so powerful, that whatever sinful activities I commit, it will get eradicated. So, I will chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Okay, today whatever nonsense I did, I chanted, so all the sinful activities are eradicated as per what the Shastras are saying, and tomorrow again I will go and commit. How fair is it? Kamsa also, he was chanting the Lord's names, but negatively he was chanting, but he had to pay the price. So it becomes like that. We have to pay the price. So we don't want people to commit sin. Anyway, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is so merciful. Anyway, if I take part in his Sankirtana movement, he is so merciful. Even if I offend devotees, I can still go back home, back to Godhead. So it's like the Lord considers the devotees as part of his body. So when I'm offending the devotees, I'm actually hurting the Lord's body. So I'm hurting Lord Chaitanya, I'm hurting him, and at the same time I'm telling him, give me mercy. How fair is it? So Advaita Acharya did not want that to happen. So he said, don't give your mercy to offenders. Any questions, any thoughts, any reflections?
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji, for the wonderful class.
So Vijay Gaura Prabhu thought that people don't have any reflections or any thoughts, and so he's concluding the class. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Granthara Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai.
Jai. So let us chant 3 times for Mataji. She gave a wonderful class, and she enlightened us so many pastimes of the Lord, how a devotee has to serve the Lord and the devotees. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Tomorrow, 27th November 2023. So, New Rajapur Jagannath Dham, ISKCON Rajapur Jagannath Dham is celebrating Tulsi Vivaah at 4 p.m. Haribo! So everyone are requested to attend the Tulsi Vivaah at 4 p.m. For any services, please contact Vaishnavinithai Prabhu. So 4 p.m. onwards, the Tulsi Vivaah program will start. It's a wonderful occasion. Please do join. Please inform your friends, relatives, everyone. It's a wonderful occasion. ಸೊ ನಾಳೆ ಸಂಜೆ 4 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ತುಳಸಿ ವಿವಾಹ ಇದೆ. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಈ ವಿಚಾರವನ್ನು ಹೇಳಿ, ಏಕೆಂದರೆ ಇದು ತುಂಬ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಒಂದು ಅವಕಾಶ ನಿಮಗೆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕ್ಕೆ. ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರಿಗೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬಂಧುಗಳಿಗೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ವಿನಂತಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ.
हरे कृष्णा. तो कल तुलसी विवाह है और कल तुलसी विवाह का जो कार्यक्रम है 4 बजे से शुरू होगा. तो 4 बजे से शुरू होगा. तो और कोऑर्डिनेटर जो है वैष्णव प्रभु कर रहे हैं. तो 12 बजे से हमारा सेवा शुरू हो जाएगा. तो आप सभी से निवेदन है 12 बजे मंदिर में आइए. बहुत अद्भुत शादी होगा, उसमें हम लोग भाग लेंगे. हरे कृष्ण. तो और एक अनाउंसमेंट है. तो जो भक्त लोग पंचका किया है वो लोग इधर से फर्स्ट फ्लोर में जाके प्रसाद ले सकते हैं. और जो लोग पंचका नहीं किया है वो मेन गेट से ग्राउंड फ्लोर में उनके लिए सर्विंग है. ಯಾರು ಪಂಚಕ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವರು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಫ್ಲೋರಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೋದು. ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಪಂಚಕ ಉಪವಾಸ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅವರು ಓಕೆ, ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಉಪವಾಸ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅವರು ಇದೇ ದಾರಿಯಿಂದ ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ ಫ್ಲೋರಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಪ್ರಸಾದ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಯಾರು ಉಪವಾಸ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅವರು ಇದೇ ದಾರಿಯಿಂದ ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ ಫ್ಲೋರ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ. ಹರೇ ಕೃಷ್ಣ.
महाप्रसादे गोविंदे नहीं बोलेंगे. ಓಕೆ. ಸೊ ಮಹಾಪ್ರಸಾದಿ ಗೋವಿಂದ ಕೂಡ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ನೀವು ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಮಹಾಪ್ರಸಾದಿ ಗೋವಿಂದ ಪ್ರೇಯರ್ಸನ್ನು ಹೇಳಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ನೀವು ಪ್ರಸಾದವನ್ನು ತೊಗೋಬೋದು. ಓಕೆ. ಹರೇ ಕೃಷ್ಣ. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಭಗವಂತನ 4 ಸರಿ ಸುತ್ತಬಿಟ್ಟು ಕೆಳಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೋದು. ಹರೇ ಕೃಷ್ಣ.